Willie, good morning. How are you?
Well, good morning. It's nice to see the best man fulfilled the traditional duties of the best man. If the groom's out of the picture, you're supposed to step in.
Step right in. That's why he's the best man. And
he was like, yes.
And he did. So, hey, there's a lot of partying that goes on. You just got to temper yourself. When especially you're the bride and the groom. You must temper. Okay.
Because you probably haven't eaten all day, so you can't start drinking right away.
You're right. It starts really, really early. Okay, so I did see we got stuck on this documentary thing. Was it Scott Peterson, who allegedly had killed his wife? She fell down the stairs, and then they found out there was another wife, and the
staircase thing.
Drew Peterson, I think it was.
Was it Drew Peterson?
Yeah, I think it was Drew Peterson.
There's a whole documentary on the guy. And
is this the Netflix one?
On Netflix. We've been watching. I still think it was Scott, but maybe it was Drew.
It's Michael Peterson.
It's Michael. Okay. I think there might be a Drew in there, too,
somewhere.
There is a Drew and Scott.
Wasn't Drew Peterson the cop in the South who had killed a wife or two?
I don't know. In this case, you're saying it's Michael Peterson?
The staircase was about Michael Peterson.
Yeah.
And Drew Peterson is a retired Illinois police sergeant who was convicted in 2012 murder of his third wife, Kathleen.
That's who I was thinking of, yeah.
And Scott Peterson also killed his wife.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And isn't
there's a great show that I think it was Discovery did about the Scott Peterson case that will make you think twice if he's really guilty, by the way.
Well, I got a feel on this staircase.
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
I'm two episodes in.
Oh, you're just starting to watch it. I got to tell you, I'm just going to tell you this. This isn't a spoiler of any.
You do this all the time. Go ahead.
Okay. My wife, my wife is the one that really watched it. I was out doing stuff, but I got into the last couple of episodes, and without spoiling it, although you could Google it and it would spoil the whole thing, but I will tell you my wife's take, and she's pretty. Other than the fact that she married me, she's got a pretty good judgment, I think. She said, "I don't think he did it." So now keep in mind, this was his documentary. He participated, so they're probably going to slant it in his favor. I just think he's a weird guy. But that staircase you can get, it's streaming, Willie. That's got to be taking a toll on movie theaters, or no? What do you think? Are numbers down?
Oh, well, amazingly enough, the numbers are up for this summer.
Wow.
As far as money goes, ticket sales are flat. They're really making their money off of increased ticket prices. But Netflix has changed television and movies in ways that I don't even think we appreciate yet. When you think about, like, those documentaries, documentaries don't always get played in a lot of theaters, and now they're being brought directly to your home, and there are so many great ones. I mean, this one that you're talking about, Netflix did a great series about the pizza bomber, if you remember that story, the guy in Pennsylvania who showed up to get a pizza and had a bomb around his neck, and he was going to get blown up.
I didn't watch that, no.
That's an amazing story.
Oh, that's a good one.
Netflix is now getting into the business of getting first-run movies.
Yeah.
Will Smith had that movie. Martin Scorsese's next movie is going to come out on Netflix. So they're doing things in a big, big way.
Well, I think that as people's habits are changing, this streaming thing is just, you don't have to go to the store and worry about returning the tape or any of that stuff. It's just one click away, and you're there. You're watching it. But if you get a chance, this staircase, it's really good. And without giving anything away, my wife thinks he didn't do it. So.
I watched 2 episodes, and obviously I think there's 6 or 8 episodes.
Yeah.
I was feeling like I don't think he did it. I have one criticism. I thought it moved very slow the first 2 episodes, but
and he's an odd duck.
He is a very odd duck.
But there are things that they did during that, and you'll find that there's another big thing in the end where the judge talks. And it's unbelievably telling at the very end of the final episode. So check that out. All right, Willie. And I haven't seen the Mr. Rogers thing yet, but we're going to see that this weekend.
Cool.
And you're saying that's really good. Probably will be maybe one of the best documentaries of the whole year.
Oh, yeah, I'm dying to see it myself. I mean, I just keep hearing raves, and maybe it'll come to Netflix, because it's probably going to come to Netflix before it comes to Binghamton, New York.
It might. All right, so the only movie this week is...
Well, there's 2. Mission Impossible Fallout is the big movie. And then you've got the little movie, Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Oh, well, that one's got to be the big 3-4 waffle movie.
That's getting
right?
Oscar talk, right?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I mean, the Teen Titans, if you don't know, that it's this cartoon, and it's about all the lesser superheroes, Robin, Cyborg, the sidekicks, the people who are kind of misfits. And the movie plays like Son of Deadpool with that kind of smart humor, very satirical, very much mocking of the superhero genre. And the idea is that these kids are tired of being the sidekicks, so they decide they're going to come up with a supervillain that they can fight and get their own movie.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's really kind of it's made for kids who watch the TV show. There's a lot of that kind of potty humor in there, but there's a lot of funny inside jokes for people who are into superhero movies. I'd say it's 3 out of 4. It's actually not that bad.
Wow, 3 out of 4. And then I am just so sick of Tom Cruise. Is he back in this Mission Impossible? Of course he is.
Yeah, he is. Well, how you're sick of Tom Cruise? Whoa! We're talking about the great action star of our generation, maybe of every generation. I mean, he's the one big name that still sells movies. Granted, not as much here in America anymore, mostly overseas. But the Mission Impossible movies just keep coming and coming and getting better and better. And I think this one's fantastic. The idea behind this one is that Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, has basically screwed up. Well, not screwed up. He made a decision that you could call questionable given his job. And it cost them a mission. The bad guys got the plutonium. They're going to build nuclear bombs. And now Tom Cruise and his team will stop at nothing to right that wrong.
Mm. And he does his own stunts, right?
He does a lot of his own stunts.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you remember when he was making this movie, he broke his ankle during one of the stunts, jumping from one building to another. And they left that take in the movie.
Wow.
So you see him hit the wall and you understand why his ankle broke.
Wow.
And you kind of see him limping around.
Wow. I didn't think somebody with such a Scientology devotion could actually injure himself.
Oh, no. He thinks he's the Jesus Christ of Scientology.
I know.
Therefore, nothing bad could happen.
That's right. That's exactly it.
Even beyond that, I think your dislike of Tom Cruise is similar to mine. He looks the same or better than he did 30 freaking years ago when he did Top Gun.
My dislike for Tom Cruise is the craziness of jumping up on the Oprah show.
Oh, it was
the
pathetic.
Scientology obsession, the all of that stuff is why I just can't stand it. But listen, you're right, Willie. He's good at what he does.
Oh, yeah, and he's so intense, and he just brings it in every movie. And even in a movie like this where the plot's maybe a little bit murky, after about the 5th triple cross, you kind of lose track of who's who, but the action still keeps coming. And you got to love the last action sequence in this film. I think it's one of the best they've done in any of the Mission Impossible movies.
Okay, what do you seem to really like this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3 waffles out of 4. I think you're going to have a great time.
Wow.
Okay, and I got to tell you that that movie, the Mr. Rogers movie, which was playing here this week in New Hartford, is no longer playing in New Hartford. So it had 1 week. You want to get in and see it, get in and see it. But it is playing, Davey, am I correct, at the Capitol Theater in Rome. Also, I think Munson Williams has it as part of their movie series coming up in a couple of weeks. But so we're just like Binghamton now, Willie. We don't have that movie either.
Sorry, guys. But, it'll be out big time soon.
Yeah. All right, Willie, great stuff. Thanks. You have a great weekend.
All right, you too.
Willie Waffle. It's wafflemovies.com. You want to check on any of the movies and how he's rated them. My wife is a big believer in Willie Waffle. If he doesn't give it 3 waffles or more, we don't see it.